but I'm still going to let that intro play out. This is track number 2 on the album. I'm not starting with the first one because it's the most difficult for me to perform. So I want to save that till later in case I mess it up. I don't want to, don't want to shy away too many people from sticking around. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Clinton Dixon a comment, a ha-ha, aha. Refresh my mind with a fresh one like wah-wah that I picked up with some mince and wah-wah. Let me coast down the coast so I can hit the sheets before I hit the sheets. In my dreams I'll find the time, cause I wouldn't dream of getting fined for not being on time. My mind to your mind, I wouldn't mind if I mind a diamond in my mind. Through a diamond inspired a mind to hit rewind. We grind till refine, not for the free wine. Oh, be kinda not wine, because the world is not mine. The night is mine, and on tight. The score is knotted, and on tight. I'll keep scoring for another score. Another 20, by 20. To match the match that started it all. That flame was what kept me flaming out before the fall and kept me going until the fall. Going from match to match with the focus on winning. Even winning everyone else's opinions. Those missing opinion, our opinion it keeps spinning. While the journalists get wild with the spinning. My journalistic details of how it wasn't detailed. I was simply focused on flying the right way instead of flying right away. So while they would ride away, I knew it was my right to find my rite of passage. As a passage down in my crown, drawn with dark crayon, with an art crayon, art crayon. You might not be able to see it, but it's there, it's where I've been. So I put it back in its bin. It needed to go in for me to keep going. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Ha-ha, ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Ha-ha, ha-ha. As I take the time to write the next line, look down the next line and realize what was right at the time would make my eyes real. I can't deny what I feel. As I watch a reel rotate, I wrote 8 versions to help me understand my aversions to my older plans, written with my younger hands. My hunger stands, I just need a lot less food to get me in the best mood. Listen, I think Doja Cat just moved, and I laughed so hard I hurt my calf, cause I heard the calf when I heard the half that I have to. I'm so glad that I have 2 stats to help me stand too. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Ha-ha, ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Ha-ha, ha-ha. Moving forward from my forward, I've got more than 4 words as I continue to understand more of what words are for and how to decide which rules to ignore. I don't need to live in the rhythm of 4/4 any more than I need to wear 4/4 anymore. But I always had the option, and the option is the one that keeps hopping. So I'll never stop, never stopping, and I'll always let you in. And I'll always let you in. Stay. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Ha-ha, ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Ha-ha, ha-ha. Give me a ha-ha homonym. Give me a ha-ha homonym. Give me a ha-ha homonym. Ha homonym, ha homonym. Give me a ha-ha homonym. Give me a ha-ha homonym. Give me a ha-ha homonym. Ha homonym, ha homonym. Give me a homonym, ha-ha. Give me a ha-ha homonym. Give me a ha-ha homonym. Ha homonym, ha homonym. Give me a ha-ha homonym. Give me a ha-ha homonym. Give me a ha-ha homonym. Ha homonym, ha homonym. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Ha-ha, ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Ha-ha, ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Ha-ha, ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Give me a homonym for ha-ha. Ha-ha, ha-ha. It sounds like fun. It sounds like fun. So 2 things I will mention that that It Sounds Like Fun thing on that cardboard box. That was part of the music video, and a homonym or synonym for homonym for haha is Sounds Like Fun, which is the whole point of that song. I've actually sent off a shorter version of that song to be added to Spotify and Apple Music and Amazon Music and all those other streaming services, that doesn't have the long intro and doesn't have the ending there with the Give Me a Ha Ha Homonym, because I like to give people options on the songs that they want to hear. So if you want to hear a shorter version of the song and add it to your playlist, that'll be coming out April 8th when I'm hitting Ohio. I'm playing April 8th on Friday. April 8th, I'm playing at Donkey Coffee in Athens, and on Sunday, April 10th, I'm playing at Motor Pub in Cincinnati. I'm still hoping to book a Columbus show to have a little circuit there of Ohio coming back that first week or second week of April, and that shortened version of Homonym for Haha will be on platforms that day. You can, of course, listen to Mission Man. You can listen to Gummy by me, Mission Man, on Spotify and Apple Music now. If you go to missionman.net/gummy, which is right there on the screen, because broadcasting on OBS, I can do things like put that on there. Once I'm done with the songs from the album, I will take the album artwork off and just perform the songs. But I'm going to do like 3 or 4 more from the album and then do a few older ones. And this one is called Track 9. It is my favorite track on the album. It has about 9 different meanings. The most basic one is being on track 9 in the cloud. It means that it's on the internet where people can hear it, and then music can take on its life of its own to have meaning for you guys that is beyond the meaning that I have writing the song for myself. If you want a really thorough breakdown of that video when I'm done performing live, I do have a behind the songs on track 9 that's like 26 minutes long. It explains every line in the song because it's probably the most dense song I have ever written, but I love it. And it's also in 9/4 time. And right now, there we go. Didn't want to play it for a moment. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud, in the cloud, in the cloud. Track 9 is a mystery, is it for me to discover and unravel? Will I love a jazz travel being thrown like a javel being judged as a gavel? Renders a verdict. Did I listen as I heard it? Did it sink in like the kitchen? Or am I off on a tangent, being set in a new direction that does require introspection? Do I even pause at the intersection, or let it be even though I can't see? Is the vector off on the trajectory? The sector's off, but you still can't get to me. So I leave a trail that you can follow if you want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a ride, hoping you will follow. Some of the words aren't hollow. Why was 6 scared of 7? Cause 7, 8, 9. Oh, never mind. It's actually right here on this track, and I don't need to go back. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud, in the cloud, in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9. On track 9. Track 9 and I'm feeling fine with the backline, so it's stack time to gain efficiency, but it doesn't listen. See, it's an abstract track at the back lacks a few subtleties as a puzzle, the elements that are relevant and which one's a seasoning. As I use my reasoning to get rid of my excuses, as I use this platform and heat source to stay warm and eat more, working on my recipe for success. But yes, I've already achieved it just by being here, being weird and embracing it, facing it, making it alive for me and give me energy, positive that you get to me as I start to see some familiar faces from similar places. No one can erase this. Once others arrive, I'm loving your vibe. Thanks for finding the ride and the drive to find track 9. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud, in the cloud, in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9. On track 9. What's next is anyone's guess, it doesn't matter. If track 9 is a pass, it's not a contest. It's all about feeling fresh to come dressed any way that you want to. I hope you're having fun too. If you make a track 10, it'll try to come visit you and listen to. Whether you're expanding this tangent or in a completely different hyperplane with a funny name in 9 dimensions. Just listen, find dimensions, and I'll try to find the exits. Ride the nexus like it hit in the solar plexus. I will let this take my breath away. No matter how long I get to stay, there's one more thing I've yet to say. I love you. all of you. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud, in the cloud, in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9, on track 9. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud, in the cloud, in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9 in the cloud. I'm on track 9, on track 9, on track 9. All right, one other meaning for that song that I will mention during this stream, and you can check the rest out later, is if you slightly change the words from I'm on track 9 in the cloud, you can say I'm on cloud track 9, or if you just take the track out of that, then I'm on cloud 9, which is where I am when I'm creating music and performing. It's where I really mean to be. It's where I really love to be. So I love performing for all of you. I love making music, and that's one of the many meanings of that song. So thank you for being here and seeing me perform, and maybe adding it to your playlist on Spotify. I'm going to do Turn on the Stereo, followed by We Were There, and then finish up the album with Next First Breath. To turn on the stereo, kick up the bass. To turn on the stereo, kick up the bass, kick up the bass, and we will make the space to dance together, to laugh together, to sing together, to live together, to dance together, to laugh together, to sing together, to live together. To turn on the stereo, kick up the bass, just a little bit like you were the middle kid, lacking just a little bit of discipline, but you couldn't get away with everything. Turn the music up and just sing loud enough for the neighbors to hear without being annoyed, so they can cheer and be overjoyed when they recognize the great song that you're playing. And turn on the stereos to the same station, let the feeling spread across the nation, one home at a time. Feeling the power grow with each line, as someone a few homes down is able to find another song in the same tempo, and they just let go. Feeling the power of the music, draining the stress away so we can all just play. Then the last beat hits the ears of a DJ, and he increases speed by 25%. So every fifth beat we're on time again. So we flow smoothly in rhythm as the songs overlap and we clap along. Now we're over 40 million strong, singing our songs in multi-part harmonies, where endless love is what you're harming me. All around the world you're invited to. This all started because we decided to turn on a stereo, kick up the bass, to turn on the stereo, kick up the bass, to turn on the stereo, kick up the bass, kick up the bass, and we will make the space to dance together, to laugh together, to sing together, to live together, to dance together, to laugh together, to sing together, to live together. To turn on the stereo, kick up the bass, to turn on the stereo, kick up the bass, to turn on the stereo, kick up the bass, kick up the bass, and we will make the space to dance together, to laugh together, to sing together, to live together. As we usually find a listener on a continent, we need to find a way to let the music spread. Let's forget about the internet and get a little creative instead. Let's take a cup and a string. You grab the other end and then I will sing. Well, that doesn't quite reach, so let me think while you feel the beat. Okay, I got it. I called up my friends and they all brought ships, so we'll space them out and play the music loud. Each ship separated by a mile or so. We just have a few thousand to go to span the width of the sea. Now you're not just dancing with me and half a billion humans, but as you zoom in you see the dolphins in a synchronized dance. Schools of fish are all taking the chance as the turtles are grooving in the streams to the land. The music is now intercontinental, definitely not inconsequential as the waves splash to the rhythm. I love this feeling that we're given. And now a boombox echoes the next beat, and all along the scene you see dancing feet, and this is just the beginning. Now that we're winning, let's keep the music spinning. Now that we're winning, let's keep the music spinning. Now that we're winning, let's keep the music spinning. Now that we're winning, let's keep the music spinning. To turn on the stereo, kick up the bass. To turn on the stereo, kick up the bass. To turn on the stereo, kick up the bass. Kick up the bass, and we will make the space to dance together, to laugh together, to sing together, to live together, to dance together, to laugh together, to sing together, to live together. To turn on the stereo, kick up the bass. To turn on the stereo, kick up the bass. To turn on the stereo, kick up the bass. Kick up the bass, and we will make the space to dance together, to laugh together, to sing together, to live together. Thank you, Luigi. I appreciate the compliment. This song's called We Were There, and after we were there, I will do next first breath. We were there. I will always remember that we were there. We were there, New Orleans Square, in the middle of the summer, looking for summer, another place to get lupper, because we had been on the road since 4 in the morning. We had changed states 4 times without warning, so we were yawning, and the sunlight let the eyes strain, hung a little strain, and we felt kind of strange, but we had to see what else this journey had to offer, so we took some coins from a copper. Even though I was a pauper, I felt royal, so I stood tall like loyal. This isn't the beginning, but it's a beginning, and we were feeling fine spinning on the wheel of time. We were there at 3:14, talking about dreams over pie as I go for my personal best with the claw machine. And of all the laws we've seen, time it seems is the most distorted. What I've recorded in my memory banks is full of blanks, but I remember the positive vibe, so I want to say thanks for coming along for the ride. I've always had to drive. I love finding new roads, I enjoy them alone, but they've always been better when we were there. It's always been better when we were there. It's always been better when we were there. We were there, seeing my house before it became a childhood home, and we were still there after we were full grown. You've experienced parts of my life that no one else will get to, and I'm so glad that I let you. We were there since before I can remember. Your flame is so strong, I still have some members to keep me going past September, so the fire's still lit. Even as the earth and wind shift and the seasons change, the memories remain, and I can't wait to see where we will be. But if I can't be where you are, just look up at the stars and stare. And remember the times that we were there. It was always better when we were there. It's always better when we are there. It will always be better when we are there. Just remember me, and we'll always be there. Just remember me, yeah, we will always be there. All right, so thank you, Ty Sandifer. Let's go, man. Yes, let's go. Thank you for being here. And fried bologna with a wonderful delta instead of an A there at the end. It says whoop whoop. And if you were wondering why I was looking down, I've got my phone kind of low to see where my YouTube comments are. They were supposed to be coming through my Restream chat box, but apparently I didn't set that up correctly, so I can't see the comments on my computer screen. I had to look down at my iPad for my Twitch comments and over on my phone for my YouTube comments to see them as they come in. So I'm going to set the microphone in front of me for this one because I find that I sing it better when I'm not moving around. And because I intentionally sing this a little lower than you might naturally expect it to sound, it is real easy for me to make this sound terrible if I'm not quite at my best with it. So hopefully I am at my best right now for the song. It's called Next First Breath. Let me take my 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 next breath. As though I haven't had one yet. Let me open my eyes for the very first time. Let me put my feet on the ground, not knowing what I have found. Let me grasp the dirt and feel the earth. Let me take my next step as though water never touched my lips. Let me experience the beauty of my first sunrise and see the light like it's never hit my eyes. Let me take my next step as though it is my first love. Let me experience life as though it has just begun. Let me take my next first breath. 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 All right. Whew, I feel like I was about to pass out on that, which means I think I gave it everything that I could. So hopefully it sounded fantastic on your end. And, rye bologna with a double-eyed look. I don't know if that's a good look or a bad look, or if somebody just ate a giant pellet in Pac-Man and you're running away from a ghost-eating fictional character that looks kind of like a pizza. Yes, I was doing that partially to stall so that I can now take the text and the image off of here and have it just be the screen now. So I'm going to do just a handful more songs. That's all I wanted to do off the new album. If you do have any questions about songs from the new album, feel free to leave them in the comments and I will reply to them as I see them in between songs. I am going to do, let's see, what do I have? I think if I switch over to this playlist, much easier to find Playing a Little Basketball. Playing a little basketball, basketball, 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 playing a little basketball. One day when I run away, I met a kid named DJ. He said, hey, when to play? I said, today's here to play. So I shut this thing, got the rebound, threw it down, never heard a sound that I clock violating cause I was perpetrating, penetrating my shots. I came to win, not just to survive. BJ told me to kick a rap, so I started off with turned on a stereo, kick up the bass. Then a shot in his face, jumper was smooth as lace. In Discovery School, y'all was a place. But BJ was good too. Made a couple threes and a couple twos. So it's tied when I had to leave. Before I left, I retrieved his number to play someday again. Then I jumped and grabbed the 10 of the rim, hung for a second, then left and said later B. That was the beginning of the multicultural team. when we were playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball. I got homeschooled the next day and decided to ring up BJ to go play some ball down at UHS. In no time at all, we became the best pair of balls in the schools. We watched our opponents drool over the tools that we use as we abuse fools in the court. Me and my cohort made the game short, so we decided to play with the college men. That's when I picked up the nickname Baby Bird, cause people heard that I played like Larry Bird. Taking people to school was easy. It pleased me to see me and BJ make threes. Our opponents fell to their knees and begged us, please don't do this to me. They flee when they saw me and the B, cause his moves were faster than Bruce Lee. See, those days were easy. I dunked so quickly you could not see me, and I get free on the break and pulled up a three. People gave me high fives cause we always won instantly. Then we go home, take a shower and go to sleep, and we do that 7 days a week. We were playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball. I got because that's more than just physically gifted. Got another game, gotta claim every board is your own. Gotta grab every rebound that comes down in your zone. You gotta eat, gotta drink, gotta think the game, otherwise no one will name your name and they'll think you're lame. Gotta have court vision and envision what's gonna happen next. Had to pass every test, every possession's a war, never know what's the score. Sometimes you have to score, sometimes you have to pass. Sometimes you go fast, sometimes you slow down, sometimes you pull up, and sometimes you throw down. You gotta play hard to win, gotta play smart to win. Begin to work on your game and work on your mind, work on your J's and work on your dimes. And when you're done, just chill to my rounds. I'm done for the day, but tomorrow's another day that'll be playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball. I am just chilling at the Papa. Chillin' at the Papa with Michelle. She's making my day go so well. Even when I feel like I'm in hell, I am in heaven from 11 to 7, or sometimes 8, 9, or 10. But then again, it could be worse. Could spend all day listening to Matt curse. Oh, I got a couple cuts on my hands full boxes, and I spend the day chasing foxes and the scammers and the people who aren't what they're supposed to be. Saying I'm sorry, my room was on the phone. Maybe they weren't even home. Calling from the cell phone, waiting on the metro, hoping to get home before we go on the D-Live, and I relive every moment as I give them the benefit of the doubt when they say that they were never out of their room. So I zoom back to the dorm, fastening home, even though I can't stay warm because there's a winter storm. Just chillin' at the Papa. It's not a humor, it's my humor that keeps me going. Oh, and Michelle and all the others around me who helped me overcome the adversity. Yeah, I use my rotary, you know. Hello? Hi, did you order pizza? No. Is this 308 McCracken Hall? Yes. Did your roommate order? I don't know. Click. Michelle, McCracken said they didn't order, and my last 2 tips were quarters on a $150 order. Complain, that's all we do. That's okay, cause you would too. If you were lazy like me, that's okay, cause you'll always be the reason that I'm believing that I can make it, cause I can take it. Give me the phone and I'll break it. Oh wait, that's someone else's job, who's kinda odd. Hey Lindsay, turn off the water. Angela's got a beautiful daughter. Oops, I mean son. I'm just trying to rhyme. Is that a crime? No, but catching a bad check is, and so is a DUI. My oh my. As I start to think about the things that I'm bringing up, I better just shut up. I am just chilling at the Papa. We were just chillin' at the Papa. Alright, I've got 2 more songs to do, and then I'm going to call it a night here. Probably work for a couple hours. This next song's called Extra, followed by Love, Funk, and Soul. They tend to work together pretty well. It's almost like flowing one song into another. Feels like one song to me when I do them. I woke up today feeling a little rough. Getting out of bed was a little too tough. Dragging my way through mundane routine, so lame, no dreams. Just another day to make the means. No power in my shower of the hour that followed. Just some more time that I borrowed, which is why I went in to work. Feeling like a jerk till I heard a whisper over my right shoulder. The words that I heard made me feel bolder. I heard one friend say to another that I looked a little extra tall today, and it took me all the way from dial up to broadband. I looked down at my strong hands and felt like I could lift the world to new heights and do right, simply because someone saw in me something in that moment that I did not see. So I looked through the eyes and it took me by surprise. 'Cause I'm already confident and self-assured, but I was still lifted up with selfless words. When they repeated them to me, this is what I heard. You look extra today, extra tall, extra smart, extra talented, extra sexy, extra amazing. You look extra today, extra tall, extra smart, extra talented, extra sexy, extra amazing. I went to sleep and dreamt of being a superhero, more untouchable than De Niro. But I wasn't a criminal, simply invincible. Laser beams couldn't shoot me down. I kept flying around on the flight path of a bird. And I know it sounds absurd, but it's all from the words that I heard. And a self-esteem can manifest itself so powerfully in my dreams. And it seems that I should pass it on to you. It's up to you to believe that it's true. Then we all can have it all, and it can be so magical. So when you need to brighten up your day, just look at yourself in the mirror and say, you look extra today, extra tall, extra smart, extra talented, extra sexy, extra amazing. You look extra today, extra tall, extra smart, extra talented, extra sexy, extra amazing. You look extra today, extra tall, extra smart, extra talented, extra sexy, extra amazing. You look extra today, extra tall, extra smart, extra talented, extra sexy, extra amazing. You are the reason why I sing. This isn't sex, drugs, and rock and roll, it's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. I don't care if you drink or not, you think I'm hot. I'm coming every day, giving it all I got. Waking up, driven by love. Every day, yes, now I'm giving enough. It's not about living it up, it's about staying grounded. Keeping things in my life well-rounded, and hopefully leaving this place better than I found it. It's not about drinking till I'm blasted, making everything go faster and faster. It's about staying sober, taking it slower, breathing it in front of do it again. It's not about spending my money, it's about earning my time and learning to find all the simple joys instead of being annoyed by the little things. I won't let them give me bread or wings. Instead I'll soar with the strength of an eagle, and I choose to be full, spreading love to all people. This isn't sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. This isn't sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. Right now, spend the night out, but I remember that tomorrow minutes too, when I want the sauce by the two, when I follow after you. I'm not a wham man, thank you, ma'am. One night stand, I won't hit it and quit it, 'cause I believe in commitment. We've been together for 2 decades now, and I still feel like I'm getting this down, 'cause it's built me up, filling my cup with the water I need, love in the air that I breathe. And for this reason, I believe. This isn't sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. This isn't sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. 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 All right. Thank you all for coming out to my live stream tonight and for watching this later. If you're not watching it now, I appreciate all of you. And I hope that you guys will check out the album on Spotify and Apple Music and add it to your playlists on those places, or Amazon. If you're watching this, you may be watching this through my Amazon profile because it's coming through Twitch as well as YouTube. And my Twitch is supposed to go to my Amazon profile. So hopefully at least somebody sees this on my Amazon profile and adds the songs to their playlist there. But thank you all for coming out. And thank you, Fried Baloney, Ty Sandifer, and Luigi for commenting and for coming and seeing the stream. So I hope that you guys all have an extra incredible, amazing weekend. And I'll be back sometime. I may be doing a live stream again soon, at the very least, with the single version of Homonym coming out on April 8th and going on tour. You'll be able to add those. Thank you again, Luigi, for the comments, both the very good music right now and the good stuff earlier on. I really appreciate it. And and there's a little bit of a delay, so we'll see if I can get this timing right to make sure that I don't end it too soon. So thank you again, everybody, for coming out tonight.